if you're already getting in enough protein from the food you eat, then you absolutely do not need any sort of collagen protein powder. What's going on, legend? Angus Beef here. Thanks for stopping by to click on this video. Awesome to have you here. I want to talk today on collagen. Now, if you're not aware of what collagen is, essentially it's a protein, right, in and of itself. It's responsible for basically joint health, skin elasticity, and I guess you can call it stretchiness if you look at it from like a, from that sort of point of view. And then typically as someone ages and they become less health oriented about their lifestyle and stuff like that, and are a bit more lazy, like moving less, and the nutrition starts to be less and less on point, but they're still not managing stress well. This is in essence where your existing collagen starts to break down and be excreted from the body, and this is where issues start to happen. But for the bulk of you guys that follow my content and stuff like that, you know, like that hasn't happened yet. So it's like, we're obviously looking to be preventative in terms of the earlier stages in the game. But in saying that, when it comes to collagen, right, believe it or not, it's something that you can actually maintain consistent and solid levels of through your approach to food. Because the thing is that if you're actually getting in sufficient protein from the sources that you get your protein from, whether it be plant-based or whether it be meat-based or whether it be omnivorous, aka a nice little mixture of both, if you're getting in sufficient protein, which for most people, you know, you should be able to get in about, if you're getting in about 0.8 grams of protein per pound that you weigh, that's sufficient. That's like a good maintainable sort of intake to be getting in across the bulk of your life. So it's like if you're getting in that much protein, your collagen levels are going to be fine, especially if you're someone who's active and getting in fairly nutritious food outside of that and managing lifestyle markers very well. You will absolutely have no need whatsoever for collagen powder, right? And if you go into any sort of like health aisle at Woolies and stuff like that, or even like a health store, or I even see it with ads on you know, my social media at the moment, like all sorts of ads for collagen powder and that sort of stuff, collagen protein powder, and you go to look at the ingredients and stuff like that, and yep, it obviously contains added collagen, which is fine, but it's like the price of it's through the roof. It's ridiculous, even collagen protein bars. So it's like if you're someone who is opting for collagen powder and stuff like that, but yet your nutrition is shit and you're getting in minimal protein in general, you know, sure, I guess by all means opt for collagen protein powder, but keep in mind that it's like it's much more cheaper and efficient if you're to just minimize that gap and that gray area through just getting in more proactivity around your food. And if you're someone who typically struggles with protein, like I think we all have times of our life where it is a bit of a struggle, but this is where it's just like be smart around how you structure your meals. So for the average person, eating probably about 2, maybe 3 main meals is going to be maintainable. So it's like if you, for example, can get in maybe like 100 grams of chicken, for example, that in and of itself is around 30 grams of protein. See what I mean? If you're getting like, so this is where it's cool to be omnivorous, because it's like there's a lot of protein in various meats and stuff like that. Of course, if you're team plant-based, there's a lot of ways you can get in protein as well. But it's like if you're getting in maybe like 30 to 40 grams of protein per main meal, awesome. You're probably gonna have every chance of getting in sufficient protein for the day, especially if your snacks are oriented around plants, or plants in a protein source, so that way it's keeping you well satiated throughout the entire day. And naturally, if you combine that with effective training strategies and stuff like that, it's going to be easy for you to be able to maintain muscle as you age, and depending on how well you manage overall markers in terms of health, fairly smooth flowing in terms of being able to maintain muscle while losing fat, or staying lean while gradually building muscle over time. Okay, so takeaway here is like, to be honest fam, like there's not really much need for supplements whatsoever if you've got a good, well-rounded approach to nutrition. But of course the supplement industry makes a shitload of bank from basically, well, yeah, preying on the fact that you've got a lot of gaps in your approach to food, and then, hey, take these subs and everything will be all better. And it's like, yes, that's fine, but then as soon as you take the supplement away, that gap is still there. So this is why I'm all about helping people to be able to make sure that they can, in essence, be like, self-reliant and not reliant on heaps of stuff external, whether it be supplements or products or that sort of thing. Because the thing is, fam, is like when it comes to collagen especially, like it's something that can be smooth flowing and you know, adequate levels of it across all of the places that it exists. And yeah, like obviously with how well you look after yourself in terms of food and approach to lifestyle, you will of course be able to have yeah, adequate levels. And given that it compromises so much of, you know, your skin and even like contributes to like a sort of the intake of protein in your body, collagen does, it's wise to be able to, yeah, put emphasis upon your protein. Biggest takeaway, rely on collagen powders and stuff less and less, and you'll have a much easier time long term at winning the game. But what are your thoughts around you know, collagen powders, stuff like that? Have you had experience with it? I'd love to hear. And take it from me, who used to rely on powders for at one stage and then just deciding to put more emphasis on food. Haven't touched one ever since. But if you have any questions around it, light up the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Otherwise, if you found this valuable in terms of the message that I've shared, yeah, share it, tag someone in the comments below, or share it on your social media. That'd be pretty sick. But either way, thanks so much for watching. See you next time in the Anti-Diet TV world. Peace, man.